I am PD Nice, here with your WWE Smackdown spoilers for March 15th, I believe we are on now. Yes, March 15, 2013. The show opened, before I start this, Josh Mathews and Michael Cole are on the commentary booth with Brad Maddox due to JBL's climb in, I want to say it was Argentina, which was a failed attempt due to two bodies being dead. He said, we'll try next year to JBL. Well, we're going to start off with the SmackDown spoilers now. The opening match was a rematch from Raw. It was Team Rhodes Scholars, Cody Rhodes, and Damien Sandow versus Sheamus and Randy Orton. Sheamus hit the bro kick on Damien Sandow, and Randy Orton hit the RKO. I think it was on Cody. Yes, Cody hit the RKO. After the match, the Shield came out, but they did not attack these two. They said, Randy, Orton, Sheamus, you find a partner, and there's a 6-man tag at WrestleMania. Orton found a partner for the 6-man tag of course, Orton and Sheamus accepted this challenge. The second match on the card was The Miz versus Darren Young. I'm assuming that Titus O'Neil's on Rick's side. I did not read anything about it. Wade Barrett was on commentary, now making this a 4-man commentary booth due to the match Miz versus Chris Jericho versus Wade Barrett for the Intercontinental title on Monday Night Raw. So Miz beats Darren Young with the figure 4 leg lock he took from Ric Flair, and I think he got into a exchange of words with Wade Barrett. I don't see. But now we're going backstage, and the Big Show is backstage, and he's asking to be on Team WWE to take on the Shield. Of course, now, Sheamus and Randy Orton are not going to let him on the team because they found a new partner. And that partner is Ryback. Feed me more. I can see this going two ways. Ryback finally getting a win over the Shield, or the Shield once again beating Ryback. But we can talk about that later on my WrestleMania predictions. The next match is Layla and Kaitlyn versus Tamina and Aksana. And this was called a sloppy match, but Kaitlyn hit the spear on Aksana, and then Layla hit a blind tag, hitting a crossbody on Aksana for the 3. Layla and Kaitlyn defeating Aksana and Tamina. But it also says here, and I want to get this right, turn coming. I'm assuming Layla's going to turn heel, and again, we can talk about this later on WrestleMania, but my prediction for WrestleMania will be Kaitlyn versus Layla for the Divas title. Now, if you didn't see this on Monday night, the Bella Twins, Brie and Nikki, returned, John Cena and Daniel Bryan's girlfriend, in real life, and they seem now attacking Cameron and Naomi, the Funky Dactyls, backstage, and they called them, let me get this right, dancing dinosaurs. And they told their friend, who they think is Japanese, the Bellas, screaming, his fat friend who thinks he's Japanese, as I'm going to assume is Tenzai. And then we go back to the ring for Dolph Ziggler versus Kane. Now, Daniel Bryan and Big E were out there, and they brawled at the end of the match. Big E tossed Bryan over the timekeeper. And then the zigzag happened. That distracted Kane. Zigzag 1, 2, 3. Ziggler wins. He taunts Kane. Kane comes in for chokeslam. Big E saves him and drops Kane with the Big E. Taunts. Grabs his throat. Chokeslam. Saves Ziggler and hits his finisher, the Big E on Kane. Now we have, as you saw on Monday and Friday Night SmackDown last week, well, this past Monday night, Ziggler and Alberto Del Rio and Ricardo Rodriguez are doing what Jack Swagger and Seth Colbert are doing. Their American tribute. Now, I just want to say something before anything happens. I thought that was the Great Khali. Alberto Del Rio was the Great Khali at first because he looked raw and he looked like he had that face on. I don't know why, but that's just me. Okay. So, anyway, they did another one, and this was about Canada. It was about Canada. It was funny, they say, and we'll just have to see for the rest of SmackDown. Next, the match is the Great Khali. I hope I pronounced that right, Great Khali, versus Fandango. Of course, Fandango said he's not competing. Big shocker. Until Khali could say his name right. I go to assume Khali said something like this. Badigo. I'm not making fun of Great Khali. I'm trying to do an Indian accent there. They're like Khali, trying to imitate his voice. But that match didn't happen. Never happened. Call Khali stretch. I don't know what that's all about. Fandango was sickened, it also says. Backstage, Booker T made the match. The Shield, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Dean Ambrose versus Randy Orton, Ryback, and Sheamus official. And it's on at WrestleMania. And the Shield came back. Sheamus attacked Sheamus and Randy Orton. The next match is Ryback versus Mark Henry, which we've been building for some time now. Excuse me, my thing didn't go. Now, this match started, it lasted 10 seconds before the Shield came out. Ryback tried to fight them off. It looked like after he cleared the ring of them, the Shield, it was a stare down between Mark Henry. This is what I'm reading. Then the Shield got him on the second attempt and triple powerbombed Ryback, sending a message to Team, what's called Team WWE at WrestleMania. Second attempt. Henry came back. Actually, Mark Henry came back and gave him 3 World's Strongest Slams. And then he said, he welcomed Mark Henry, he welcomed Ryback. Mark Henry welcomed Ryback to the Hall of Fame. I'm not sure if he hit the Hall of Fame, he just welcomed him to the Hall of Fame. The main event of tonight is Jack Swagger versus Chris Jericho, which I was reading was a good match. And it ended with Jack Swagger hitting the American gut-wrench powerbomb on Chris Jericho to get the victory. Jack Swagger defeating him. And Jack Swagger and Zeph Coulter staring into the camera to end the show. Oh, there was a lot of back and forth and near falls towards the end of this match. And that is your WWE Smackdown. Spoilers for Friday, March 15th, 2013. Thank you, everybody.